Hey everyone! So I haven't done a get ready with me video in about over a year, but I went to a movie premiere for The Secret in Their Eyes and I figured this would be a great opportunity to do it. So let's get started. Alright, starting off with a clean, moisturized face, I'm going to add primer. Use whatever primer you are used to. I'm using Smashbox. And then for the brows, now I'm using my NARS brow pencil, going to brush out my hairs to make sure that they're all going in one direction. And then I'm going to start in the middle of my brow and just fill everything in. I try to keep the front part of my brow a little bit more sparse than the middle and the end, but do your brows the way that you want to. Next, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to use the concealer that I'm going to use for under my eyes just, because I don't actually have any eyelid primer, but I need it because I'll be applying more eyeshadow than I normally do. So this Kevyn Aucoin palette is one of my favorites right now. Levi kind of bit the ends, but I actually took this with me to Paris and just used all of it. Right now I'm using the pink sparkly color from this palette called Starlight and just putting it on the center of my lids up to the crease. And now using the Cargo Essentials palette, which I love, I'm going to use the color Rush Hour to put just right in my crease as a transition shade. Next I'm going to use Brownstone, which is like obviously a brown color. And I'm going to put it on the inner corner and outer corner of my eyes and then just blend it in. This is going to add a little bit more dimension than just putting it in the outer corners, and since I'll be on the red carpet, I definitely want my eyes to look a little bit more bigger than usual. Next, we're going to use Facade, which is kind of like a black color, I guess. We're going to add this as an extra layer to the outer corner of the eyes and just darken the whole situation a little bit. And then finally take Uptown and just put it in the center of the eyes to add more dimension and blend. Next, I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin brow eyeliner, which I love, just under the lash line on top and then on the lash line on top as well. And then I'm going to take Brownstone again and then using an eyeliner angled brush, just going to place that over the liner to set everything in place. Now we're going to leave the eyes alone for a little bit and then start on the face. I'm using my Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Perfectly Nude Foundation. Doing it all over my face and then on my neck, and because I have a plunging neckline for my outfit, I'm also going to do it on my chest area as well. And now we're going to use my NARS concealer that I used as my eyelid primer for my under eye circles. And just going to buff that out. To set everything in place, I am using a setting powder. This is from LA Girl, but use whatever that you have. Now back to the eyes, I'm going to use that same brown eyeliner. I like to dot under my lash line, and then I'm going to go inside the waterline and add that as well. And I'm blending it out just a little bit right before I go back into Brownstone and set that in place with a powder. And then since I'm in the eye situation, I'll probably just play around and add a little bit more to the outer corners and make things a little bit more dramatic. Now back to my Kevyn Aucoin palette. Let's do some light contouring. This is a sculpting cream, and I'm just going to use my fingers and put it in the hollows of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to blend it out. On top of that, I am using my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium. And that brush I actually got in a separate palette from Smashbox. All I'm doing in an upward circular motion, just adding that sculpting powder to deepen my contour. To add another layer, going back to my favorite bronzer from Kevyn Aucoin, or just in general, Tropical Nights Cool Bronze, which kind of has a shimmer to it. So I want to add that to the contour, but to the cheeks as well for a little sparkle. And then for the highlighter, I'm using the Candlelight Cream and just putting it where the light hits you. So on the top of the cheekbone, on the eyebrow bone, on the nose, and then on the Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to go in with the Candlelight powder and go over all of that. To finish the makeup look, curl the eyelashes, and then just add kind of a base of mascara before you put on the falsies. Now these lashes are fantastic. These are the ones I actually wore in my Beyonce versus Brian or boyfriend video for my single ladies dance. They're from Monda. Studio Professional. And now I'm going to go over with mascara one more time to make sure that every little piece of hair on my eyes is perfect. And then now for the lips. This liner is from Smashbox, Always Sharp Lip Liner in Nudilite. I used this in my Lady Gaga tutorial. And now I'm using my favorite lipstick from Elizabeth Arden in Sweet Pink and going over that in Rose Cream from Elizabeth Arden. And that, my friends, completes the makeup look. So let's get on with the hair. This is day-old hair. So I washed my hair yesterday and then, went out and curled it and whatever. And I slept with it in a bun to hopefully hold that curl. And I did. So I won't have to do too much work with it today. Definitely have to use some dry shampoo. You can get this at Urban Outfitters. I got it at Marshall's for like $2 cheaper. So just spray it on your roots and then massage it in so it soaks up all the oil in your hair. So I'm taking a 1.5-inch curling barrel and basically just recurling my hair to make sure everything is perfect. I'm going to curl outward. If you're in a major rush, just go ahead and concentrate on the hair surrounding your face, because after all, that's all that really matters, and that's really all people can see. So just go in and perfect the curls that are already there. Now I'm going to add a serum. This is from Brocado, and it's just shine drops to smooth everything and add some shine. And then, of course, got to make sure everything is volumized and sexy. So I'm using this movable hold hairspray from Brocado to make sure everything is in place. Hair and makeup is done. Super easy. It's basically how I do my makeup every day, but a little bit more dramatic. Obviously, the eyeshadow is heavier and the eyelashes are heavier, but other than that, it's pretty much what I would look like every day. Now off to the outfit. So I wanted something super sophisticated, but also sexy, and this jumpsuit from, where is it from? Topshop was perfect. I love how it belts in the center, so it just cinches your waist. And this bag I got from Tokyo, and it is huge and I can fit anything in it, which is perfect. And I love the plunging neckline because it's just the right amount without looking overly sexy. And basically the only accessories I have are those earrings, which are from Hot Bride, a place that I used to work at, funny enough. The shoes, of course, are my go-to staples from Jessica Simpson. And that is the complete look. Now off to the movie premiere. All right, so the movie just finished. It was incredible. I would really recommend seeing this movie if you had the chance. It's one of those movies where the whole thing is so intense and so stressful that when you leave the theater, you just don't want to speak to anyone. And while that might sound horrifying, it was a beautifully directed video or movie. Acting was great. Julia Roberts was fantastic. So again, if you have the opportunity to see the movie, I would highly recommend it. Sorry, I'm like walking to my Uber now. I wanted to take some video of inside the after party, but since there was like a ton of celebrities there, I just felt really uncomfortable doing that. I didn't want to be that person. But anyways, that's it. I'm going to bed. It's like 9:30, but that's my life. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.